Ever wondered what happens the night before an Amish wedding? While modern couples might have bachelor parties or rehearsal dinners, Amish couples follow completely different traditions that focus on spiritual preparation, family blessings, and quiet reflection before their big day. Separate homes. The night before their wedding, Amish couples spend their final evening as single people in completely separate locations, following traditions that emphasize spiritual preparation over romantic anticipation. The bride-to-be remains in her family home, surrounded by female relatives who provide support and guidance during her last night as an unmarried woman. Meanwhile, the groom stays with his family, receiving counsel from fathers, uncles, and brothers about marriage responsibilities. This separation isn't about superstition, it's about ensuring both individuals have time for personal reflection and spiritual preparation before making their lifetime commitment to each other and their community. Family prayers. Evening prayers take on special significance the night before an Amish wedding, with families gathering for extended prayer sessions that seek divine blessing for the upcoming marriage and spiritual guidance for the couple. The bride's family offers prayers for her wisdom, strength, and faithfulness as a wife within their traditional community. They pray for her ability to manage household responsibilities, raise children according to community values, and support her husband through life's challenges. The groom's family focuses their prayers on his readiness to provide spiritual leadership, economic support, and faithful companionship throughout marriage. These prayer sessions often include reading biblical passages about marriage, family responsibilities, and spiritual commitment that will guide the couple's future relationship within traditional frameworks. Final preparations. Physical preparations for the wedding ceremony continue throughout the evening as families complete last-minute arrangements for the next day's celebration and community gathering. The bride's mother and sisters help prepare her wedding dress, ensuring every detail meets community standards for modesty and appropriateness. They organize personal items, pack belongings for her transition to married life, and prepare traditional foods that will be served during the wedding feast. The groom's family completes preparations for receiving guests, organizing seating arrangements, and coordinating with other families who will help serve the large community gathering. They also prepare the groom's wedding clothing and discuss practical arrangements for the couple's new household. These practical preparations serve as bonding time between parents and children, creating final opportunities for guidance, instruction, and emotional connection before the major life transition that marriage represents within traditional community frameworks. Community visits. Close family friends and community elders often visit both homes during the pre-wedding evening to offer blessings, share wisdom, and provide emotional support for the couple and their families during this significant transition. Elder women visit the bride's home to share marriage advice, family management wisdom, and practical guidance about household responsibilities that await her as a married woman. They offer encouragement about the joys of marriage and motherhood while providing realistic perspectives about challenges she may face. Elder men visit the groom's home to discuss his responsibilities as husband and spiritual leader within traditional family structures. They share practical advice about providing for a family, making important decisions, and maintaining spiritual leadership that supports family welfare and community involvement. These visits strengthen community bonds while ensuring the couple receives collective wisdom from experienced married couples who have successfully navigated the challenges and rewards of traditional marriage within established community. Frameworks that support family stability and spiritual growth. Gift exchanges. Traditional gift-giving occurs during the pre-wedding evening as families exchange meaningful items that will support the couple's new household and demonstrate community investment in their marriage success. The bride's family often receives practical household items like quilts, kitchen utensils, and furniture pieces that community members have crafted specifically for the new couple. These gifts represent collective support for the marriage while providing essential items needed for independent household management. The groom's family may receive tools, farming equipment, and livestock that will help establish the couple's economic foundation and enable them to contribute productively to community welfare. These practical gifts demonstrate community commitment to the couple's success. Personal family gifts often include items with sentimental value, family Bibles, heirloom furniture pieces, or handcrafted items that connect the couple to family heritage and community traditions. These meaningful exchanges strengthen family bonds while providing tangible reminders of community support and expectation. The gift-giving tradition emphasizes practical support over decorative items, reflecting community values about useful possessions that serve family needs rather than displaying wealth or status that might conflict with traditional teachings about simplicity and humility within established cultural frameworks. Elder blessings. Grandparents and community elders provide special blessings for the couple during separate visits to their family homes, offering wisdom accumulated through decades of marriage experience and spiritual growth within traditional community life. Elder women share intimate knowledge about marriage, relationships, child-rearing responsibilities, and household management that can only come from years of practical experience. They offer both encouragement and realistic advice about challenges the bride will face while providing emotional support and spiritual guidance. Elder men counsel the groom about spiritual leadership responsibilities, family decision-making, and community involvement that characterizes successful traditional marriages. They share stories about their own marriage experiences while offering practical wisdom about providing for families and maintaining spiritual priorities. These blessing encounters often include prayers, biblical instruction, and personal stories that illustrate principles of successful marriage within traditional frameworks. Elders may share family history, community memories, and spiritual insights that connect the couple to broader community heritage and values. The elder blessing tradition ensures couples receive guidance from the most experienced community members while demonstrating respect for age, wisdom, and spiritual maturity. These encounters strengthen intergenerational relationships while providing couples with practical knowledge and spiritual encouragement that will support their marriage throughout future challenges and celebrations within established community frameworks. Wedding preparations. Detailed coordination of wedding day logistics continues throughout the evening as families finalize arrangements for the large community gathering that will celebrate the marriage and welcome the couple into married community life. Food preparation represents a massive undertaking, requiring coordination between multiple families who contribute dishes for the wedding feast that will feed hundreds of community members. Families organize cooking schedules, coordinate serving arrangements, and prepare traditional foods that reflect community celebration customs. Seating arrangements require careful planning to accommodate extended families, community guests, and age-appropriate groupings that follow traditional social organization. Church leaders coordinate with host families to ensure proper ceremony arrangements and community gathering logistics. Transportation coordination ensures all community members can attend the wedding ceremony and celebration, with families arranging shared transportation and accommodation for distant relatives who travel significant distances to participate in the wedding celebration. Cleaning and preparation of ceremony spaces involves extensive community cooperation to ensure appropriate settings for both religious ceremony and community feast that follows traditional patterns. These preparations require coordination between multiple families and community leadership. The extensive preparation process demonstrates community investment in the marriage while ensuring wedding celebrations reflect traditional values and provide appropriate recognition for the couple's commitment. Community involvement in wedding preparations strengthens social bonds while ensuring traditional celebration customs continue across generations through collective participation and shared responsibility. Family traditions. Unique family customs and traditions often emerge during pre-wedding evenings as parents share family history, heritage stories, and traditional practices that will influence the couple's marriage and connect them to ancestral wisdom and community heritage. Mothers often share family recipes, household management techniques, and traditional knowledge that has passed through generations of women within their family lines. These practical teachings include everything from food preservation methods to child rearing approaches that reflect family values and community traditions. Fathers share family business knowledge, agricultural techniques, and community involvement traditions that will guide the groom's adult responsibilities and economic contributions to family welfare and community prosperity. They discuss family reputation, community expectations, and traditional approaches to family leadership. Family storytelling includes memories of previous generations, marriage experiences within the family, and community history that connects the couple to broader heritage and cultural identity. These stories provide context for traditional practices while demonstrating family continuity across generations. Traditional items like family Bibles, photographs, and heirloom possessions often receive special attention as parents explain their significance and prepare to pass them to the next generation through marriage inheritance patterns that preserve family heritage. Documentation of family genealogy and community connections helps couples understand their place within broader community networks while preserving family history and cultural knowledge that might otherwise disappear without deliberate transmission efforts. These family tradition sharing sessions strengthen emotional bonds between generations while ensuring cultural knowledge continues through marriage formation and family establishment that preserves community, identity, and traditional values across changing social conditions and external pressures. Morning preparation. Early morning hours bring focused preparation activities as families coordinate final wedding day arrangements while maintaining the spiritual atmosphere that has characterized the pre-wedding evening and night of reflection and community preparation. The bride's morning preparation involves careful dressing in traditional wedding clothing that meets community standards for modesty and appropriateness while reflecting the significance of the marriage ceremony. Female relatives assist with hair arrangement, clothing preparation, and final appearance details. The groom's preparation includes dressing in traditional wedding attire while receiving final instructions from male relatives about ceremony protocol, community expectations, and marriage responsibilities that will guide his behavior during the wedding ceremony and community celebration. Breakfast preparation often involves simple, traditional foods that provide energy for the long wedding day while maintaining focus on spiritual rather than material concerns. Families coordinate meal timing to ensure appropriate preparation without overwhelming pre-ceremony activities. Prayer and spiritual preparation continue throughout morning hours as families maintain the contemplative atmosphere while coordinating practical wedding day logistics. Final prayers often focus on divine blessing for the marriage and community celebration. Transportation coordination ensures timely arrival at ceremony locations while maintaining appropriate family organization and community protocol during wedding day travel arrangements and ceremony participation. Communication between families coordinates final details while maintaining traditional separation between bride and groom until the ceremony begins. Family representatives ensure all preparation elements align with traditional expectations and community standards. The morning preparation period balances practical necessities with spiritual preparation while building anticipation for the wedding ceremony that will formally unite the couple within traditional community frameworks that emphasize marriage as spiritual commitment and community celebration rather than individual choice or personal expression. Community support. Extensive community involvement during pre-wedding preparation demonstrates collective investment in marriage success while providing practical and emotional support that strengthens both families and ensures appropriate community celebration of the union. Neighbor families contribute to food preparation, ceremony, setup, and celebration logistics through coordinated efforts that demonstrate community solidarity and mutual aid principles that characterize traditional community life. Their participation ensures wedding celebrations meet traditional standards while reducing individual family burdens. Church leadership provides spiritual guidance and ceremony oversight while ensuring wedding procedures follow traditional religious requirements and community standards that maintain cultural authenticity and spiritual significance throughout celebration activities. Extended family networks contribute resources, labor, and expertise that enable appropriate wedding celebrations while strengthening family relationships and community bonds through shared participation in significant life transitions that affect entire community networks. Community coordination involves detailed planning and communication between multiple families and community leaders to ensure seamless wedding celebrations that honor traditional customs while accommodating practical needs and community expectations for appropriate recognition of marriage formation. Mutual aid principles emerge through community wedding support that demonstrates collective responsibility for family formation and community continuity through successful